So what was your EP about?
Oh, yeah. Oh. So my EP was sensitive material, literally. Like, I wanted it to be a broad range of like showing what I could do vocally, like even going from like a fully produced with like lots of instruments, live instruments recorded, to just the piano with just my vocals. Like I wanted to showcase that, obviously the songwriting, but it didn't define the direction that I was going in, and that's really what I want to do right now. So many people, oh, it sounds country. So many people, but it depends on who's producing the music part of it, right? I love storytelling. That's definitely more of a country folk, style. But I also would have really loved to do, work on dance and present something really energetic too.
Can you dance?
I can do some things.
It's amazing how many times I work with someone and they talk about wanting to work on a song and we start working on it and it's just not clicking. And so I ask them, what else have you got? And they like flick through their book and there's something that they're like, oh, I'm not super happy with it. I'm like, no, but what's this bit?
Yeah.
And we take that out and then that becomes a new song. And that can happen. It can only happen if you've got that stuff in the bank.
True, and I've been taught that, that's how I was taught to write, is you just write. Especially when things are affecting you, like that's the best time because your emotions are at the place they need to be. And I think that's why with everything going on, again, I go back to that, with everything going on right now in the world, it's like, there's so many people that have this platform to come out and say something and do something, and they're not.
So there also needs to be something waiting for people on the other side that makes them happy, it makes them want to go on vacation, it makes them remember good things.
Some kind of release.
An album can have all of that.
Like when it comes down to when I made the EP, it took 9 months from recording start to finish. I'm not talking about writing and learning how to write and all that other stuff. But once I decided this is what I'm going to do, this is who I'm going to do it with, obviously booking the sessions, driving back and forth to Orange County, like it was a lot of work. And when it finally came out, to have a piece of work out is like pretty good in my opinion, because so many people talk about things, but that process is an internal process too. And I'm ready to like share that with people.
Okay.
And also I want to hear what they think while it's happening,
Yeah, well, is it going to be self-indulgent stuff? Are you going to be talking about you and your feelings, or are you going to be talking about stories, like you said, that are almost hypothetical?
Well, I think it'll be a mixture, because life is like, I think about when you're creating, it's like you don't just get to create all the time. Like life hits you, brings you up, brings you down, good things, bad things happen. People ask me all the time, what influences you? And it's like, life influences me, putting myself in situations and experiencing these things. And not all the time are those my stories. Sometimes you're just looking upon something and you hear it or you see it and you're like, wow, that's an amazing story. It'll be interesting because I don't know. I think we're all in the boat right now together where we don't know what's going to happen next. No. Literally. And I feel I have been feeling that way about my career for a while. Like there's so many different things that make me vulnerable to this profession, and I don't care anymore. Like I want to just break those walls down and just be like, I'm just gonna do me, and if it sticks, it sticks.
But again, you're not going to know that until humans can give you feedback.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Why are you laughing?
laughing.
Because you have cat fur all over you?
Probably. No, I'm just ready.
What are you ready for?
Just ready. I just feel I've put so much time into things. And I'm ready. Like, whatever. I'm ready. What do I need to do?
So what's upsetting you right now?
Nothing. I'm just ready. I'm just ready for to record, to express myself, to get it out, to understand how everything that's going on really does affect me as a person, but I feel the hurt of everyone else too. And I feel like everyone needs that right now too. So I feel like, yes, this is my, okay, I'm gonna do my album, but also it's not all about me.
Then it will be therapeutic for you as well.
Because it's not just about me. I know it's not just about me. And there's so many people that do music in this world, but no one is me.
That's right.
And that's what's missing. You know, it sounds a bit cheesy and maybe a bit selfish, but it's the truth. But that's for every person, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, and if your goal is to get something out cathartically, or just because you feel you need to, and your goal isn't to make $1 million, then there's no possibility of failure. Because once you've got it out, you've achieved what you set out to do.
What longevity looks like in an artist too is that you have to remember why you started. You have to remember your roots. You have to remember that not what everyone says, all the yes people, doesn't matter. It matters about keep going inside, go inside, go inside. Because that's where it is. It's not outside. It's not what car you drive. It's not any of that. It's, again, comes back to who you were made to be and why you were put on this planet. After like looking at how I kind of do things, I think having a garden, as stupid as it sounds, like you can't just not water the garden.
And you can't just
Like, you
expect
can't
fruit to
just-
appear
yeah.
overnight.
And you have to battle the bugs. Like they're after your fruit and vegetables too. Like, I guess that goes back into like ideas too. We all say like you plant the seed kind of thing, and it's like when it comes to its full potential and you cut it and you taste it, and it's the best feeling. And it's the same thing with work. And I love having a trainer. I love the camaraderie. I love when we set goals and somebody achieves them. Like, to me, that is like so inspiring.